Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video, I thought I'd go and check out Borough Market. I've not been here since last year, so keen to check it out, and I'm a bit peckish. If you guys are new to my channel and wanted to subscribe, just click the subscribe button below. And if you also wanted to check out my membership tiers, just click the join button and that'll break down all the different options. So let's get stuck in. I'm quite hungry and I'm not sure what I fancy today. It's definitely worthwhile checking out when the Borough Market is open, so just to note they are actually closed on Mondays, but all the other days they are open. Whenever I come to the market, it's always great to see what type of stalls they've got, and if you really like cheese, you will love the Borough Market. There's quite an eclectic mix of different cheese stalls, and if you wanted maybe to put together like a charcuterie board, this is the place to do it. All the stalls are clearly labelled as to what they offer, and if you can see here, these huge selection of cheeses. So it's definitely worth checking out if you've never come to Borough Market before, and there's such an eclectic mix of all different types of food. If you're regulars to my channel, you'll know that I absolutely love truffle, and this has got various pâtés, oils, honey and different tapenades, so I'm really tempted to get something here. The market is really good to get your kind of daily fruit and veg. There's always quite an eclectic mix as well. Every time I've been though, I'm not really that adventurous when I'm buying the fruit. Most of the time, I've not actually heard of a lot of these fruits. So if you guys wanted to comment below if you've tried any of these fruits, let me know if they're really tasty, how I can cook and kind of have them maybe with my breakfast. That would be really good to know. I have been getting into the dragon fruit though, and actually these are £7 each, which is pretty much double what I pay over in New Zealand. So these are quite costly over here. But there are some things I've never even seen before, and I'm not quite sure the difference between the dragon fruit that is pink and white. I'm not sure if they taste any different, but some of them look quite obscure and these ones look like little fingers. But let me know in the comments what you think, if any are really good, and maybe when I next go back I'll try something new. Now the black pig, it's always so popular at the market. There's usually massive queues, so if you like something savoury and a nice little kind of meaty sandwich, you'll love this place. It is super popular on social media. But today I'm fancying something a little bit sweet. So this is one of my favourite places and it's called Humble Crumble. I'll link the details in the description bar below of the company, but whenever I come to the market I always get the same thing, the mixed berry crumble, and you can actually order online and pick up at the market, which is really convenient because the queues can be massive, but I always seem to get the same thing. I should kind of venture out and do something a bit different, but this is the one I have. It's got meringue, rose petals, flamed marshmallow, hot custard, and I always go for the mixed berry option, so this is one of my favourites by far. I really like how Humble Crumble allow you to have different kind of garnishes and topping options for the crumble that you order. So you could have maybe a hot or cold custard, frozen custard, vanilla whipped cream, blowtorch marshmallow, which is my personal favourite, or even a dark chocolate drizzle. Also, they have a good selection of vegan and gluten-free options for the crumble. And then for garnishes, you can have rose petals, almonds, hazelnuts, crushed meringue, so really whatever you like. It's definitely worthwhile checking out on their website to see what they've got. If you're someone that always prefers something more savoury, it's worthwhile checking out the seafood and the oyster options. I personally can't stand oysters, but I found these are always quite reasonable and actually quite popular when I go to the market, and they always seem to have quite a good mix of kind of sauces and dips. I always like to see what kind of seafood and fish options they have at the market. I particularly like squid, I love salmon, scallops, shrimps, anything like that I'm really interested in, but I've never actually bought any fish from the market. So maybe when I next go back, I'll buy a few pieces. Just usually I'm travelling at the time, so it's not that practical, but I love the variety of options. If you'd rather not have a big meal at the Borough Market, there are quite a few stalls that have snacks like these Turkish delight options with different flavours like cinnamon, cherry, orange and cranberry. I don't really like the texture of Turkish delight, but I do quite fancy a bit of a sweet treat. And these look quite cute. I've not heard of some of these ones before. I'm not quite sure what pasha is, but the pistachio covered pasha roll looks lovely. I do, however, really love baklava, and there's a chocolate baklava, almond, cashew, walnut, so I think that's pretty good for £4.50. Now this store you'll find is a staple at Borough Market. It's one of the popular ones and you see it all over TikTok and social media in general. They do have a selection of different fruit juice options, but they're quite well known for their chocolate and strawberries, and you usually have to queue constantly. It's always busy and there's always a queue. So if you really like chocolate and strawberries, it's worthwhile checking out, but I just don't know whether I'd bother queuing. If you didn't want to actually eat anything at the Borough Market, you can also just have a different variety of drinks, both alcoholic and mocktail style. So the stalls aren't just catered for food, you can actually buy other things. And during the festive period, you'll also see there'll be a selection of mulled wine options as well. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me to the Borough Market. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.